Let's talk about entrepreneurial risk. As a business owner, you're very likely to feel that owning a business means that you have to accept risk. And sometimes that's true, there's just no way around it. But that's not always the case. And as a business owner or a CEO, one of your greatest responsibilities is keeping your company in business and all the people working for you in business. And most CEOs, they may have, or business owners, they may have their life savings wrapped up in a business. So giving some thought to limiting risk, limiting entrepreneurial risk is a tremendous responsibility and should be thought about very carefully. Now, what do I mean by minimizing or eliminating entrepreneurial risk? You're wondering, how can that really be accomplished? Well, if you stop and think before you act and say to yourself, I'm about to do something, I see the risk involved, what can I do to mitigate that risk or eliminate that risk? You'd be surprised with what you might come up with. I'll give you an example. Say you're looking to develop a new product for your organization. Well, you really don't know if that product will sell, but there is no challenge, frankly, or no limitation about going to a liquidator and approaching that liquidator and saying, here's a sample of the product I'm going to be manufacturing. This is the price I'm going to be selling at. It's going to be available at the following locations. The liquidator can assess the risk and make you a firm offer on what that product would be purchased for by the liquidator. And you say, well, what's in it for the liquidator? Well, they may be able to get something that wouldn't cross their path in the future. So, potentially everybody's benefiting. Another example is, just say you're looking to rent some space. It's more space than you need, but you feel it's an attractive offer. And you do it, frankly, because your thought is, I'm going to get a subtenant, and that'll minimize or reduce my costs, and it all works. Well, you may be able to get a subtenant, you may not. You won't know until you really set out to do that. So why not look for a subtenant now? Try to do something with a subtenant based on the space you're looking at, and make an agreement with that potential subtenant to do this transaction predicated on you doing a transaction for the greater space. Everybody wins. Subtenant gets in at a decent rate, potentially, and into a great location that might have been snapped up too early or too quick, frankly, before they were speaking with you. So they'll make the commitment, and you can comfortably make your commitment. Those are just a few examples of what can be done. The bottom line is, if you stop, give some thought, and think of ways that you can create to potentially limit the risk or eliminate the risk, your company will probably have a better outcome.